What is up, everyone? We are back with another video, and today we're going to be cleaning out these cases. We're going to be removing all the bearings in here with my shop press, and we're going to be scrubbing them down with soap and water and then baking them. And then dry them out with my air compressor and then put them in my oven to evaporate the rest of the moisture. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Maybe get our transmission in the case right here, but we'll see if we have time because we've got plans later tonight. But anyways, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. And then stay tuned for this right here. This is a full top end rebuild kit for a 2003 Wave Runner XLT 1200. And we've got a brand new cylinder here from Millennium Technologies. Got that off eBay, but for some reason they didn't want it, but it's brand new and it looks really nice. So that's going to be going on there. So stay tuned for this build video. That's going to be sweet. But as far as right now, enjoy me prepping these cases to be washed and whatnot. And then, yeah, should be a pretty good video. I will not be finishing it because I'm waiting on gaskets and a piston. But other than that, just enjoy. Okay, so first off, we're going to get these bearing holders out of there, and then we're gonna flip this case over and get these bolts out, and then of course all of our bearings with our shop press that's over there. But anyways, let's grab our drill right here and get these bolts out real quick. I hope they're not super tight, but the owner of this engine, sorry Cooper, but you definitely didn't use thread lock, so they should slide right out. Oh my goodness, Cooper, your bolts were way too loose right there, buddy. Look at this, this one should get... Come on, man, no thread locker on there at all. Oh, we're gonna fix that, of course. But yep, let's get that out of there. And then that should be everything we need to get out on this one, because we already got this bearing out right here with our slide tool. That was just right there. So we already got that one out off camera. Came out real easy. Now we're gonna get switch the cases here. And we're gonna get all these bolts out and get this little bearing out with our slide. Okay, so next up, we're gonna get these bolts out real quick with our 8mm. Oh, yet again, came right out, so loose. Well, this makes my job easier, I guess, right? That's probably a deep weld 10mm. I'll grab that real quick. Perfect. Oh, that one was properly tightened down with proper red, so that's good to see at least. Now we're going to probably head over to our shop press. Yeah, probably press all these suckers out, and then we can get to the washing part of the video. First is our crankshaft bearing. And just like that, guys, we've got ourselves a whole lot of bearings and some bare engine cases. So now what we are going to do is we're going to get these studs out, which look pretty rusted out. A lot of the parts on this engine are pretty terrible. Like the cylinder's pretty pretty banged up. I did give it a good hone though, up to 50 millimeters. So it's gonna be a pretty fast KX80. The crank is still good, which is nice. I can reuse that. And this piston is blown to the heavens. Pretty blown piston there. And our cylinder head, he told me to just use it, but it's clearly got some damage to it. But it sounds, this engine is for a shifter cart, so he says he doesn't really mind how banged up it is. But yep, there we go. There's all that. We got our bare cases, and now we're gonna take the studs out. So just watch a video of me doing that. So how you get these studs out? I'll lower this. Does it go any lower? No, it does not. How you get these studs out is you put a bolt on the top there, and then, well, on the bottom, and then another bolt on the top, just like this, and then tighten them down. I'll tighten them down more than that, of course. And then you twist the bottom one, and it comes right off. So I think those are two 12 millimeters, so we'll grab those. I got one 12 in here. Find it. This is our 12. Let's double check that it fits. Indeed. Grab our second 12. Right here. Give it to me. I really gotta pull this drawer all the way out. Alright, there we go. Two 12s. And I'll tighten them down together. And then try to get the best view you guys can on this. I don't think my camera's foggy. Maybe my screen's just foggy. But anyways, just grab this bottom one. Ooh, this one's tight. This one's real tight. These things haven't been removed since 1980 something. So it might take a little bit of manipulation. A little bit more than the standard. Get them as tight as I possibly can. That should do it. Come on. There we go. Just needed a little more than usual. Oh my goodness, these things are old. Damn, I've never seen studs worse than this. Actually, they're not terrible. Just definitely got some rust forming along right here. I'm sure you can see that. But I think I'm gonna cut the time lapse and just do the rest of these. It's not a very intricate process, just those two bolts and then backing it right out. Okay, we have now got all of our cases are completely bare on both of them, and we got all four of our studs out. They are really rusted out, so we're probably going to give these not a super abrasive, but a good brush with the wire brush. But as far as these cases, I think I'm going to bring them upstairs and give them a nice bath in my bathtub. I think that's probably the best method on how to clean this. It's what I usually do when I clean cases. Yeah, we'll bring a brush up with me, some soap, and really clean these suckers out. And then we'll air compressor them, get them all dried. We'll roughly dry them and then throw them in our oven over there, right there, to bake out the rest of the moisture. And then we'll put all the bearings back in and probably be done for the night. Because, you know, you guys only get a portion of what this actually takes. It takes a lot of time. The time lapse speeds it up probably like 15 times. So it takes a long time. But without further ado, let's go give these cases a good wash. Sorry for all the noise in the background, but what we're gonna do now that the cases are washed, we're going to first of all run some carb cleaner through our cylinder just to get any debris left from honing out of there, and then we're just gonna dry the cases out before putting them in our oven, and then we'll pop them out of the oven. We'll be done for the night, come back out tomorrow, get the bearings in, get probably our transmission back into the case. But yeah, it's gonna be another time lapse. I'm sorry, it's a very time lapse heavy video, but I promise tomorrow I'll be more present. Let's just get these cases dried up and get the cylinder cleaned out. Okay, now that we've officially got all of our cases dried out with the air compressor, and they're actually really dry, but just for safe measure, we're gonna pop them in the oven for about 20 minutes, really get all the moisture out of them, make sure they're perfect before we start reassembling it. But, you know, the cases came out all right, but of course there's still gonna be stains on them. Without a vapor blast, I don't have a blasting cabinet yet. But I'd say they look a lot better than they did, and I feel better because there was like little metal deposits and oil residual left in there, but all that's at least gone now, so I'm happy with that. And the cylinder came out great, still looking really good. Carb cleaned all the ports, and it's looking super clean, no debris left in the ports, so that's always good to see. But without further ado, just pop these suckers in the oven, and yeah, should be all good. All right, so our final step of the night, I'm gonna pop these in the oven for about 20 minutes, and then I'll check on them, make sure they're dry, and then I'll probably conclude the video for the night. But let's pop these suckers in there. And then cylinder as well. And we'll be back. Okay, I know this angle isn't super ideal, and you get a great shot of my clapped out pit bike, but we're gonna go ahead and take these cases out of here. Let's set them on top. Oh, perfect. And just like that, guys, I'm probably gonna end the video for the night because it's like 9 o'clock and I'm really tired and I'm going over to my friend's house. So thank you guys so much for watching the video, and come back for part 2 to see me put everything back into these cases, these now clean cases. So thanks to everyone that made it to the end. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Only 5 more subscribers till 100. So thank you guys so much. I didn't know starting this YouTube channel would grow so quickly. I really appreciate all the likes, the views, the subscribers, all of it. Super close to 100. So be sure to get me to that 100 point down in the subscriber section. But anyways, Everyone have a great night, and I'll see you guys in part 2.